Hey guys, and welcome to Ardent Sports, and here I am with my Week 5 season predictions. Let's get right into it. We have, actually first, before I even do that, let me give you guys a recap, a recap of last week. So here's last week. You see that Z Diamond, who is currently in the lead, and myself, tied for the amount of games we correctly predicted last week. And you see that your boy Hobo was one game behind us. I am still in last place, but I am obviously very close to either first or second place, as we are all only separated by a game. And let's get right into Week 5. So, Week 5, I have the New England Patriots rolling into Tampa Bay to face off Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I do have New England, even though they are coming off a upset loss to the Carolina Panthers, I do have New England winning this game. Next up, we have the New York Jets, who are doing surprisingly well, rolling into Cleveland in the dog pound to face off against the Cleveland Browns. I do have the Jets winning this game. It will not be a blowout. It will probably be a low-scoring game as well. That's what I want to talk about really, really quickly. After I stop hacking up along, this year in the NFL, there's been a lot of defense. There hasn't been a lot of crazy scoring games except for last week's Houston game where they put up 57 points. But other than that, I think the highest scoring game has been 35, 37, something like that. So, not a lot of offense like there usually is in the NFL. Anyway, so it will be a low scoring game between the Jets and the Browns. I do have the Jets winning. Next up, we have the Panthers and the Lions. Matthew Stafford, Cam Newton. Cam Newton's been a little shaky since he went down to injury. I do think that the Lions are going to be able to pull this out. They're at home. Detroit over Carolina. Now you see that your boy Hobo and Z Diamond both have the 49ers winning this game over the Colts. But Jacoby Brissett has been doing pretty damn well in the starting role for the Indianapolis Colts. I know the team hasn't been doing well collectively, but Brissett's been doing okay. And, you know, the 49ers are 0-4. The Colts aren't. So, I have the Colts winning this game. Next up, we have the ever so shockingly Buffalo Bills, who are at 3-1, rolling in to Cincinnati to face off against the Cincinnati Bengals. Buffalo, I'm not going to say is going to walk all over them, but it is not going to be close. The Bengals are 1-3, and like I said, the Bills are 3-1. Bills over Bengals. Next up, we have the 2-2 Tennessee Titans rolling into Miami to face off against the 1-2 Miami Dolphins. The Titans, I'm not even going to explain much. Jay Cutler is not good. He should have taken the job with, I believe it was Fox, and he should have just stayed there. He's not doing anything for the Dolphins. They would have been better off rolling with Matt Moore, or whoever the hell their backup is. Titans over Dolphins. Next up, we have the LA Chargers rolling in to face off against the New York Giants. Sorry, guys, I tried to stifle a cough there. Giants 0-4. You know, I'm sure you guys have all heard by now. Knock, knock. Who's there? Owen. Owen who? 0-4. The Chargers, however, are also 0-4. One of these teams is getting a win this week, and god damn it, I'm going to say it's the New York Giants. Next up, we have the Arizona Cardinals, still without David Johnson, rolling in, I don't know why I keep saying rolling in, to Philadelphia to face off against the Eagles. Carson Wentz has been doing pretty damn well. He hasn't been doing completely fantastic, but he's been doing enough to get the Eagles to 3-1, while the Cardinals are a slightly mediocre 2-2. I know it's only a one-game difference, but a lot of people expected the Cardinals to do better. I am taking the Eagles in this game simply due to the fact that the Eagles' offense has been doing much better than the Arizona defense can prevail. Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville, so far on the season, is a mere 2-2. The Steelers are 3-1. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm sorry. I'm taking the Steelers in this one. Jaguars aren't all that good, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I know they're 2-2, but they just can't get a lot done. These are close games that they win, and then they're blowouts that they lose. So, next up, we have the Seattle Seahawks going to LA to face off against Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, Sammy Watkins, and the Rams. Russell Wilson, Richard Sherman, Tyler Lockett, they've been doing pretty damn well this year. Eddie Lacy's been doing okay. I'm going to take Seattle in this game. Your boy Hobo has the Rams, and Z Diamond has the Seahawks. Seahawks did okay. Seahawks did pretty decent last week. The Rams did God damn it. The Rams did very well last week. They defeated the the Cowboys, while the Seahawks blew out the Colts. The only reason I'm taking the Seahawks over the Rams is because of the fact that the Seahawks have put up a combined 73 points in the past 2 weeks, while the Rams have only put up a combined... Never mind. I guess I've only put up a combined 71, but no, they put up 76. However, I'm still taking the Seattle Seahawks. Next up, we have the Baltimore Ravens and the Oakland Raiders. I'm losing my mind here, guys. I think I'm starting to get sick here. The Ravens are 2-2. The Raiders are 2-2. I'm giving this game to the Raiders. Teams are pretty even, but I'm going to give it to the Raiders simply because they're at home. Packers-Cowboys, another pretty close matchup. Cowboys, Zeke hasn't been doing all that great. There's one game I think he only had, 16 rushing yards. I still say he should have just taken the goddamn suspension and came back week 7. But that's just me. Cowboys are 2-2. The Packers are 3-1. They are in Dallas at AT&T Stadium. But you know what? Aaron Rodgers and company are going to come in to Dallas with a high off that Bears victory. And they're going to win against the Dallas Cowboys, who lost to the Rams just last week. Next up, we have the only undefeated team remaining in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs, Sunday Night Football against the Houston Texans. Need I say more? It is going to be a Kansas City Chiefs victory. Texans are 2-2. Like I said, the Chiefs are 4-0. I am taking the Kansas City Chiefs. And last but not least, we have what I would like to call a waste of a primetime game in the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Mitchell Trubisky is starting for the Chicago Bears, and I cannot think of the Minnesota Vikings QB right now for the life of me, because I know it's not Bridgewater, but I cannot think of who it is. I don't think it's Sam Bradford, although no, Sam Bradford I believe is injured as well. So I cannot think for the life of me right now of who's starting. I think it's Colt McCown or something, but I feel like that's a completely different team. Anyway, I will be taking the Chicago Bears in this game simply due to the fact that Mitchell Trubisky has been doing pretty well in practice this week. I've been watching a lot of NFL Network, and they've been talking about how he's been doing. So, Chicago Bears at home against the Vikings. So there you guys have it. My Week 5 season predictions. Your boy Hobo is doing pretty well. Once again, not a whole shit ton of differences on any one particular person's picks. Definitely more favored on the road for Z Diamond. More favored at home for your boy Hobo. And I'm actually split right down the middle at 50-50. So that is going to be it for me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Those are the top 4 ways to help a channel. And I will be talking to you guys later. Peace. I'm out.